If you are a small business owner, you're going to want to watch this video because I have an incredible AI tool that can help you with everything you're going to need to get your business up and running. This tool is going to blow your mind. My name is Eddie Gray, and I hope this video finds you well. Major corporations are currently using AI to leverage their business. So why aren't you? Let me give you 3 examples of how companies are using AI to make their businesses better. Ask Lovart what it could do to help someone who has a personal training business. You can see here on the right-hand side that it immediately goes to work. Lovart is planning out everything that I'm gonna need for a personal training business. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. You can see that I asked it, can we elaborate with a personal training business? How could it benefit from using a service like yours? Can you make brochures, social media assets, social media posts, so on and so forth? And like I said, Lovart goes to work like the ants do in the winter. You can see some great brochures here, super high quality. If you tried to get elsewhere, would cost you an arm and a leg. Look at that workout schedule. That could be great for any of your clients. If you want to look like you're taking your business seriously, this is what it takes to be a consummate professional. Lovart does not stop working. You can see the logos that it has created for this small business. Here is the color scheme. Shirts, you have water bottles, cell phone stickers, business cards, you have infographics of all sorts, a training toolkit, and don't get me started on the body measurement progress report. This is bananas, and it just keeps going. Nutrition calculator, so on and so forth. Look, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. If you want to look at this yourself, study it, and see if this is a tool that can help you, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that link. A visual brand like this could easily cost you thousands of dollars. Hold on, hold your horses. Look at this. At the very end here, you could see that it started to create mock-ups of a fitness logbook and planner. Come on guys, look, I'm gonna press play on that video and it's showing you a video, something you could potentially post on Instagram or TikTok. Here is a fitness water bottle animation, a backpack if maybe you wanted to take some clients out hiking. It's incredible. This is super cool. Let's move on to a real estate agent. Okay, so this is what the website looks like. Really simple to use. If you've used Whiteboard or Canva, more or less you're in the ballpark. So right here on the right hand side, I was working on a draft where I was pretending I was a real estate agent and looking at a bunch of luxurious homes. Truthfully, I got really inquisitive about it. Can this thing render up full-on pictures and videos? And let me tell you, yes, it can. Here are some examples of videos. Here was the prompt. How can you help a real estate agent promote their business? Can you create vertical videos, brochures, or an entire visual set with all the same branding? Not only am I asking it a question, but I'm also asking it for suggestions here. So this could be just a placeholder for a property that you are working with. For example, here I said, can you do a video tour of this house? I used Google Maps and I used this address right here. And all of a sudden it created this video right here, which is wild. How it's doing it, I have no idea. Regardless, it's a great start for people that would like to take their business to the next level. Something that I should make clear is if you want to make changes to any of these, you absolutely can. Like for example, let's say you want to change something about this specific flyer. You can say change the color scheme and use blue instead of red. All right, I hit this button here. I can also add this to the chat, but I don't need Lovart to do that much heavy lifting. And after a couple of minutes, my asset has been updated. My favorite, of course, is the local restaurant. So here I asked Lovart to create every asset that a small local sandwich shop is going to need. That would include menus, video displays, logo, on-call hold music, so on and so forth. Again, I will leave this link in the description so you can see the back and forth between yourself and the AI. Lovart goes to town on this one. I mean, it's really incredible just how nice the branding is. All right, so first we started off with this design on top, and then slowly just started making it a little bit better. Started adding the actual sandwiches here. Look at this menu. Come on, doesn't that make you hungry? Really amazing. Love the prices here on the side. This is a very expensive sandwich, but pretty cool nonetheless. Obviously, you can edit all this information. You gotta love that it gives you a color palette here, a typography system for those of us that just want everything to be precise. And there it is. There is your menu. This is what the sandwich bags are going to look like when distributed, some stickers, and this is what the website is going to look like when folks are ordering your food on Uber Eats. So you can see quite an incredible task. Again, would take hundreds of hours, perhaps definitely thousands of dollars, but this is all done extremely quickly using Lovart.ai. So if I haven't made myself clear, so much you could do here. Not only are we talking about a core brand identity system, professional training tools, we talked about all the various infographics, exercise instruction cards, business cards, 3D anatomical diagrams, QR codes linking to demo videos. This goes on and on, folks. We're talking about body measurement report templates, social media graphic pack, ad banners, packaging mockups, short videos, dynamic visuals, instrumentals, and on and on and on. If you need an assistant, if you need something or someone to help you with what it is that you're up to, you may want to consider Lovart.ai. I've been using it for my YouTube channel and various other things. It's been a great tool in my arsenal, and I hope that it also helps you. This is Eddie Gray signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everything. More content coming soon. God bless. We'll see you later. Bye.